So in Superstar mode, XP, skill points, all of that jazz is going to be the biggest thing that you can do. As you can see, we've very much just touched the surface with my player, to be honest. We're level 7 at the moment. We've played a couple of matches, and I'm going to show you kind of the best ways and just the ways in general to be able to get skill points. And there's a couple of different ways, and as you can see, we have boosts, we have store, we have skills, and then we also have quests as well. Now, quests is going to be something that you'll get, which is throughout your journey. As you can see, we've managed to get a little bit into the career, nothing too crazy, and obviously this is going to help us as well with more XP, more skill points, and then in general being able to get more kind of recognition for bigger roles within your career. So then the main thing is looking at the play side of stuff. Now you've got Showdown, you've got the League, and then you've got customize your appearance. So obviously with the Showdown and also the rank matches, unfortunately for these you are going to need to be in a lovely pair, and you can obviously choose to go with random players. You don't actually have to have 2 friends on with you constantly, but it is going to require you to have 2 other players with you. So it is going to be in that sort of settings. These are going to give you probably the most amount of points depending on what level you actually are playing at in your career mode. So if you are on rookie, you're going to get rookie numbers. It's as pretty standard as that. You obviously will get points for playing a friend as well. Practicing wise, probably not as much, but it is mainly going to be Showdown ranked, launch celebrations, quest games are going to give you some great XP. And as you can see, once you kind of load in, you can then see you will be able to get some rewards as well as that as well. So as you can see, we've got all the points and extra stuff that we can get on top of actually playing as well. So it is pretty cool to be able to do the online if you are an online player. Maybe online isn't your thing. It's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. You have still got the ability to be able to get XP from just playing solo as well. That is going to be within the League. Now, the League is going to be based on literally playing matches. I think that is pretty self-explanatory. When it comes to playing, it is about what you do in the match as well. So if you are, for instance, like myself, a quarterback, then obviously you want to be passing, you want to be making yards, making touchdowns, getting the objectives, getting the quest done as quick as possible. So obviously it will show you personal workouts. So this will give you some XP, some plus and minuses for the game. I completely forgot what I was saying. And then obviously you want to double check on your quests to make sure that you are doing everything you need. So for instance, we've got the fresh start. I know that last one is for a boost, which I'll show you in a second. So when you have a look at it, select a boost on the gear menu to earn bonus XP. That will give me 100 superstar path XP, and then obviously that will be one section finished with an extra bonus of 300. We then have the journey, which is going to give me an extra 2 skill points on top of finishing everything else. If we have a look into this, it is passing yard commitment, prove you've got the X, perfected, maxed out, offensive rookie of the year, offensive player. So some of them are going to be more than just one game. Obviously, you've got some that if you're playing on an easier difficulty, you might be able to get it done in 1 or 2 games. It's pretty standard. Then you've obviously got the records and stuff like that that you can obviously try and do, which is going to be pretty decent as well. Also, you are going to get some extra kind of cosmetic bonuses, like as you can see, the Japanese half sleeve we're going to get, and you will get other stuff like X Factor abilities alongside that. So then it is all down to what skills do you actually put on your player. That's going to be the biggest challenge for what you actually do and how you can increase your player that little bit more. So for instance, making sure that your gear's good, which is also going to be the same place that you should be able to find boosts. So for instance, as you can see here, we have got XP boosts, and I believe I've got 1 or 2. I've got 2. So I've managed to get a 1 hour 1.5 boost, and then also a 2 hour 5 times boost. So that's going to be really decent if obviously you are trying to play that straight away. So I wouldn't put that on if you're not actually playing it. So that's just a big thing right there to remember. So then it is down to just actually upgrading your person, because the better he is, technically the better you should play, meaning the more XP you should get per match. If it works around that sort of system, to be honest, sometimes you might just have a bad game. But upgrading as much as you can, getting all the abilities in is going to be absolutely massive. And obviously as you go further on, you can see it will cost more skill points per stat always, so that is pretty standard. So you can see goes up to 3, then it's 2 per one, and then eventually goes up to 3, and then it will stay at that as well. You've also got the abilities that you can use, so you can see you've got an X Factor slot, which is what would unlock with one of them quests. Then you've also got some normal ability, some showdown ability, and then some also teammate ability. So making sure you're putting them all on is going to be absolutely perfect. And then you've also got your level that will give you extra skill points and different stuff as you go forward, all the way up to level, we can get all the way up to the top to, oh okay, we can go that way, level 50, which is obviously going to give us a decent little boost as well. So that is going to be everything. Make sure you do like and subscribe down below, and I will catch you all for the next one. Also, drop your level on what you are right now.